I thought I was having a bad weekend until Brighton happened. You know, I mean, losing to Chelsea is respectable, but when you lose against Brighton of all teams, I mean, what is Manchester trying to do? Before the season started, I was saying Manchester is going to finish number 6. If that statement was doubted, Brighton is a very good indication that Manchester is actually going to finish number 6. And the reason I'm saying that is that if you lose against a small team like that, then it means all the other teams outside top 6 are going to have confidence when they're playing against Manchester. And the end result is that Manchester is going to drop very many points against the small teams. So Manchester was just full of shit. You can't be losing against Brighton. It's unacceptable, but I've come to accept that Manchester is just not the team that Ferguson had built. We lost a game that we should have won because we had enough chances, and it's not a quarter chance or half chances, but full chances that our players just did not convert. I mean, Aubameyang missed a sitter, Iwobi missed another one, and Mkhitaryan missed another one. And by first half, that game could have been 5-2, and that game would have been over. But because we didn't take our chances, we were punished in the end. The coach needs to now start addressing some of these mistakes. When we get our chances, we need to convert them, because in big games, it's the small chances that count. It's not the full chances. So when you get a full chance and you don't take, then it's a problem. Generally, if you ask me, that team, the coach must carry a certain amount of blame in that game, because Xhaka did not perform in the first game. It was clear that Torreira made a difference when he came in as a substitute in the first game. Ozil again performed badly in the first game, and I'd recommended that Ozil needs to be dropped because the fella cannot perform in big games. And in big games, you need big players to stand up. Ozil is just not a big game player. In the small teams, Ozil will always shine, so he should be given the small teams to play against, but not the big teams. Lacazette should be started as a number 9. Aubameyang should go to the wing, because that's where he's most effective. Lacazette cannot play on the wing. He's a number 9. It's like an Aguero. You take him to the wing, the guy will be lost. But as a number 9, the fella will be effective. Then Aubameyang, because he has speed, he can run against, he can take on players. He should be starting as a number 11. Ideal lineup for against West Ham should look like this. So I would start with Leno, and as right wing back, I would start with Lichtsteiner. Monreal starts on the left. I would start Socrates, and I would also make another change and start Mavropanos as a partner to Socrates. In midfield, I will start with Guendouzi because the fella has shown in the last 2 games, and then start Torreira. Then our number 10 would be Mickey, because Mickey is not a winger. By asking him to play on the wing, you're asking too much from him. And no wonder, when he's playing on the wing, Bellerin is always exposed because he cannot defend. Then on the left wing, I would start Aubameyang, then Lacazette at the center. Then this would be the best game to introduce Welbeck, because Welbeck has pace and Welbeck can defend. So by playing him on the right wing, then the defender playing behind him is likely to be protected, and you could see a lot of pace up front because Welbeck can run, Aubameyang can also run, and Lacazette is also a fast player. So that would give us a lot of goals. Check for the simple zone that he had 1 good save. I'll give him a 6. Bellerin, I'll give him a 6. He was effective, nothing much. Monreal gave us a good performance from the left, and it's the first game of the season, so I'll give him a 7. Socrates and Mustafi, each of them another 5-5. Nothing much. They were caught on a couple of times. Guendouzi was still my man of the match with an 8. He still made things work. He was giving the right passes and working very hard. Xhaka is a 3, non-performer at all. Mickey also worked very hard, so I'll give him another 7. He scored and assisted. In fact, I'll give him an 8 because he assisted and he scored. Aubameyang is lacking confidence, and you could see from the miss and the fact that he missed a clear-cut chance. I'll give him a 5. Lacazette came on and blundered for the 3rd goal. I'll give him a 4. Ozil was a 4. It's a horrible performance from him. Torreira came in and also gave us stability as usual. I'll give him a 7. Most underperforming players in Arsenal right now is Ozil and Xhaka. They should not be in the starting 11. Man City winning against Huddersfield, it's a no-brainer. We don't expect anything short of a win against the smaller teams when Man City is playing. So the interesting thing is that now the one player who was sort of sidelined most last season, this is Aguero, he has now just stand up and now he's already, leading the goal scorers chart. And it's going to be interesting to see Aguero as the season progresses, because now he's found his footing. In fact, if there's any team that's going to give Man City a run for their money, from what I've seen, it's Liverpool. So I expect them to win, even though Crystal Palace has been rising slowly and slowly. So I expect them to give a good account of themselves, but it's a win for Liverpool.